Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Hello, good people of YouTube. It's Chronom here, bringing you another gameplay commentary, and this time I'm using the M8, I guess. I'm pretty sure I'm not using the M8 for the whole course of this commentary, but I don't really remember this gameplay. Anyways, today I wanted to talk about the recent patches and adjustments made to this game, and I can't really tell you specifically what's going on with it because there's always just a bunch of secret stuff happening, and it's really frustrating to me, honestly. I get that changes need to be made all the time, like the Vesper obviously did need to be nerfed, and I'm not arguing that, but I think that they made a lot more changes than just adjusting the Vesper and stuff like that. Um, so yeah, that's what I wanted to talk about today. Is all these hot fixes they're doing. Treyarch, I think they're just overpatching things, and I don't like it at all. Every time I hop on, it's a totally different game, kind of, because, like, whether it's the ADS time on these SMGs being changed every, I don't know, 5 seconds. No, actually, though, I watched a video the other day that along with the Vesper nerf, there was also a patch where the ADS time on SMGs basically got doubled. Um, that sounds pretty dramatic, and that's because it really is. Like, anybody using the VMP will notice that it's noticeably slower to zoom in with it, and it's just really annoying because I don't know why. Like, I don't know why they felt the need to adjust that. It didn't really seem necessary, and I definitely don't think it was necessary because nobody was really complaining about the Vesper being, or the VMP being overpowered, and it's the same with many other weapons as well. Wow, I died there. Yeah, so when I was watching this video, the Kuda, he was basically using the Kuda and Vesper as guinea pigs, and he showed that the ADS time on the Vesper and the Kuda is basically the same as the K, or is actually identical to the KN44 now. Pre-nerfing or pre-patch, the ADS time was 0.083 with quick draw on the Kuda, and then 0.185 without quick draw, and then now it's like 0.185 with quick draw, and like 0.2 something without it. Which is the same as the KN44. So that brings me to think, what's the point of using an SMG if it just has the same ADS time as assault rifles? Like, aren't they supposed to be more mobile? And like, I don't know, more mobile and more run and gun than the assault rifles, and the assault rifles are kind of in between to be used from a farther range. Because that's been my impression of having SMGs, assault rifles, and LMGs. Like, each one is good for a different range. Obviously, shotguns and sniper rifles are very specific in their uses, but they don't. I don't know. Maybe they did do something to those as well, but I'm not sure about it. But yeah, in the patch notes, all you'd see them say about the Vesper is that the hip fire accuracy got changed, and the view kick control got changed, but it's actually a lot more than that. There's a lot more to the story. Like, the ADS time on that gun also got docked, and honestly, I can't know everything that they're doing because they're always making these hot fixes, and you never really know what's going on with the game. And it's just starting to get really annoying because I like to be able to get settled in and know what's going on with all the guns. Like, if there's a change to a gun, like, why not mention it? Why not, like, why can't I know that change? I don't know why they have to be shady in the patch notes. Because, like, I just want to know what gun I should be using. Like, I don't want to be using the weakest guns, or maybe sometimes when I'm messing around I do, but, like, obviously now the Vesper is not a very strong gun to use. You can argue that it's still good because the damage didn't get tweaked on it too much, but you just kind of have to pray that the bullets hit them, and well, it's not a very good thing to rely on. Um, so yeah, I'm just really annoyed, honestly, with Treyarch because I just don't think they need to be making all these tweaks all the time, and it's just more work for them even. Like they don't even have to be doing that. They could just be focused on building their next Call of Duty game, and I would be totally happy with just keeping, like, obviously patches that need to be made. So anything that's clearly overpowered, if the whole community's crying out for a fix, like, yeah, go ahead and make that fix. But if there's nothing being talked about, then I think you can know that you don't really need to make the change. Like, nobody was really complaining about how fast SMGs were going ADS, yet they doubled the ADS time to make it identical to the ADS time on a lot of assault rifles, which just makes no sense. But yeah, those are my thoughts on all that. I don't really have much else to talk about, so I'll go ahead and just let the gameplay finish out. But definitely let me know what your guys' thoughts on Treyarch and their antics with patching things and making hotfixes are. I definitely am not enjoying it, and I just think that they need to chill for a minute and let the game play out rather than having it like constantly intervening, making it a different experience for the players all the time. So yeah, let me know your thoughts in the comments. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like. The gameplay is coming to an end. I think I finished like 30-6 or something like that, but I'll go ahead and stop commentating now. So yeah, subscribe for more content, and I'll see you guys next time.